कर दे स्टार्ट। अबे स्टार्ट ही करना, मैं बस वो देख रहा था। ये जो है क्या बोलते हैं इसका नाम, ये इसका कंट्रोलर आवाज ना दे। नहीं कुछ मन की। भाई लेगेसी ही
The end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Metal Gear Solid 3 लेगेसी का लेगेसी तो वही है। हाँ लेगेसी में देख पाना ये वो ट्राई करूँगा इसमें ना वही मॉडल होगा।
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching
Pakistan?
Soviet airspace.
भाई पाकिस्तान में
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
FPS कितना आ रहा है मैं ये देखूँ पहले। 60 FPS में लॉक है नहीं 100 FPS आ रहा है भाई 100 FPS पे चल रही है 110।
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
कट थी ना गेम प्ले 60 FPS लॉक रहता है।
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
भाई जूम हो रहा है डिटेल भाई साहब मैं जूम कर सकता हूँ।
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
भाई मास क्या खेल तू बॉल को मत खिला तब दे भाई।
External temperature minus
सबसे
46
बेस्ट
degrees
माफिया बोलूँगा जो
Celsius.
नहीं वाले
2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
As per Canada, as per Logitech. वीडियो कोजिमा भाई इन्होंने
Jack, I've
कोजिमा
got
का
some
नाम
important
यूज
news.
करा है
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in
सबटाइटल कहाँ है
that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why'd he want to defect?
क्या
It
दिखा
seems
रहे
he'd
हैं
become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the
ये रियल
west.
मूवीज कहाँ से डाली
He
हैं
used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
यही
The
वीडियो
security
है
on the
सबसे
eastern
ज्यादा कि
side was still
कोनामी
full of
की
holes
तारीफ
back
होती है
then.
एआई
Then
प्रॉपर्ली
what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
ओ भाई कच्ची खत्म हुआ सही टाइम पे आया तू गेम चालू अब हुई है डेथ स्ट्रैंडिंग के लिए अगर डेथ स्ट्रैंडिंग में भाई बाइक के नाम लिखे लो बाइक मिल जाती है उससे आपको क्या ही क्या थोड़ी भागने का वही बोली मैंने इसको माफे के लिए
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring it back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Dream lifestyle, once के dream lifestyle
Once it's complete, gunship arm will latch onto the balloon.
भाई तेरे को
and
मालूम थी तेरे को dream lifestyle तेरी माँ के वाली है.
I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
उसका तो सीक्वल मैंने सोच लिया भाई उसका सीक्वल तक सोच लिया मैंने जब तू गेम खत्म करे मेरे को बताइए मैं तेरे को सीक्वल बताऊंगा क्योंकि अभी स्पॉइलर हो गया था भाई मेरा माउस का स्क्रॉल डाउन खराब हो गया नया माउस लेना पड़ेगा अबे किसी को नहीं पता तो भाई क्या पता सीजर किसी को कन्फेस कर दे। अबे अभी मत डिस्कस कर, अभी वंश को नहीं मालूम ना, सोल मैं तेरे को बताऊंगा क्या सीन है। हो सकता है भाई डेविड हाइटर नहीं। भाई क्या तगड़े लग रहे हैं।
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
इधर 55 साल का।
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
भाई
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be
टूटी
Tom.
है।
Call
अबे
me
टूटी में
Major
होटल
Tom.
में होगा ना।
This will be a sneak. You must not be seen by the enemy. This kind of infiltration is In other words, weapons and equipment are procured. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like... I suppose calling me Snake was your...
No, there's a good reason for that.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. You'll also find some medical...
Yeah, about the backpack.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can...
To climb, I'll be monitoring your progress over the... My
भाई
frequency
पेट पे
is...
चल सकते हैं।
What? If you need to talk to... Okay, Snake.
ओ भाई ये था, और एक दूसरा ऑप्शन क्या था? सब फिल्टर थे क्या? क्या फिल्टर तो कुछ भी नहीं है। तो भाई ये तो ग्रीन वाला वही भाई। जी हर 2 मिनट में बात करेगा क्या?
I see you've retrieved your... To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your back. In the survival viewer, your available from that list, choose for other equipped...
Got it.
Yep, that's survival. After you've been out in the field for all, if your stamina gets too low, you won't be able to shoot. Keep an eye on your stamina. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for loot. You can use either your tranquilizer gun...
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy...
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the suppressor's durability, any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons.
Solo covert act. You can't leave no weapons, equipment, footprint. Your presence in enemy territory is... There aren't supposed to... You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. You're a ghost. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured.
Then I'll just have to...
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake... SIS guidelines stipulate... Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you...
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before?
That's the one. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
ओ
I'll keep
तेरी
it in mind. You
फेक
said
डेथ
this
कर
was a
सकते हो
solo
भाई.
mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on
Correct.
a real...
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you.
Who?
I'll introduce this time. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring as well as record. She's a member of Fox.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
ओ भाई.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage. My frequency is 1.
She's also in charge of whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency. 1.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the
Good to know.
There's one more person.
Huh?
Speaking of Snake, a legendary... Actually, it was the boss that... She's going to be serving.
Boss?
She also helped me plan this.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
बॉस अबे भाई साहब.
Talk to me. Let me hear you.
It's been 5 years.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound.
Of course I can.
Really?
What's that?
Why'd you disappear on me?
I was on a... You didn't...
But there were still so many things I wanted to...
No. I taught you everything you needed. I taught you all. The rest you need...
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a
भाई
soldier?
साहब
How to
कितना
think
वो
like a
वक्त है.
soldier? A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. In fact, technique doesn't... Spirit and body are like two sides. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just... Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now, having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst. Politics determine who... And politics are a living thing. Yesterday's good might be...
Is that why you...
No. It had nothing to do with you. A soldier has to follow whatever, but you're a natural born. A soldier, that's doubly true if he's a career soldier. He has no enemies and no friends. Only you follow the orders you're given.
I do whatever I have to get the job done.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, in the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end.
Being...
It means
पता नहीं
devoting
भाई बंदे
yourself
को
to
मानना
your
है.
country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to...
The president and the top brass.
I follow...
फौजी में सच में भाई बहुत ज्यादा कंसेंट डालता है.
Then who does?
The time, people's values. So there's no... As long as...
I've been in the green...
Not to worry. After...
Where are you?
The boss.
My...
Gotcha.
Your mission. Doctor... Avoid heavy...
चल भाई. कसम से भाई.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
चल भाई. +20. +20 मैंने लिखा. चल भाई. ऐसी गेम है क्या भाई? पुराने जमाने टाइप की गेम है क्या? कहीं और एरिया में जाऊंगा फिर लोड होऊंगा मैं. पीछे जाऊंगा फिर लोड होऊंगा. वह भाई साहब. क्या बात कर रहा है? हाँ रखा हुआ है। तो मर गया दलदल दी आई है। ओ ऐसे सेव कर सकता हूँ मैं। वहाँ पे कुछ है। ढूंढने वाला हूँ। भागने का बता भी तो नहीं रहे कैसे भागना है। भाई ये ऐसे ऐसे एरिया लोड होंगे क्या? नेक्स्ट एरिया जब लोड होगा, नेक्स्ट एरिया जब लोड होगा।
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops.
अबे पुरानी अबे तो इन्होंने रीमेक किस बात के लिए की है फिर?
AK-47s.
बस ग्राफिक के लिए रीमेक करी है क्या? बस
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory. We can't let the contact.
The success change the choosing all if you the camp.
भाई मेरा पार्सल आ गया, मैं 2 मिनट में आया, 2 मिनट में।
Who's that?
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighting. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged.
No. Snake, get up! Snake! Snake!
भाई ये क्या हुआ? मैं मर कैसे गया? AFK भी नहीं जा सकते? अबे क्या? तो लड़की वही साउंड दिया।
What was that? I think I saw something. Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
भाई मैंने मंगाया है रेवलॉनिक का ये।
What's wrong? Speak. If you climb trees, there's fruit. Speak. Inside
बोल रहा
all
नहीं बोल रहा।
trees.
भाई साहब भाई घास में देख कैसे लिया। और इसी टाइम में बहुत कोट है वो तो है। एक चले जाओ पास में करो। भाई को वो ब्रिज क्रॉस क्यों नहीं कर रहे जल्दी जल्दी? वो ब्रिज क्रॉस करके उल्टा जाएंगे ना, तब मैं इनको मारूंगा, किसको मारूंगा? फिर मैं फंसने वाला हूँ मैं। बना बंदा चुलबुली हरकत क्या करता है? मधुमक्खी से। Oh shit.
HQ respond.
This is HQ.
Control here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Sending reinforcements.
भाई गन कैसे लूँ मैं? रीसेट करूँ? भाई ये है जेब्रॉनिक का वो चार्जर, इसके अंदर एलईडी लाइट्स है। ये बेसिकली एक एलईडी लाइट है, इस पर कंट्रोलर है ऐसे। तो मेरा कंट्रोलर चार्ज करने के लिए मान चावल मुझ के चाहिए है क्या? भाई ये उसके थ्रू क्यों जा रहे हैं बुलेट?
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
वो इतना लेट क्यों सोया?
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
मेरे को लगा पेड़ की डाली पकड़ के लेट गो ऑप्शन वहां पे आ रहा है। भाई ये क्या सीन है? कोई भाई फैंटम पेन जैसे फ्रीडम नहीं है। भाई गिरेगा क्या इस पे, गिरते ही रहेगा। एंड डिफरेंस क्या भाई, रीमेक किया कुछ मतलब चेंजेस तो करो। तुमने पूछा हमें लेगेसी और वो, ठीक है, उसके बाद तो भाई
Who's that?
कहीं अलर्ट मारा दो।
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
भाई रीमेक रन भाई, लेट्स गो। फिर लोकेशन चेंज हुई भाई, ये चीज तो भाई मैं ऐसा लग रहा है कोई पुरानी गेम ही खेल रहा हूँ भाई।
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
भाई मेटल गियर 5 खेलने का मन कर गया मेरा।
There are sentries
मन
posted
कहता
around
5
the
खेलूं
perimeter. I wonder how many are
इसमें तो कुछ है
inside.
ही नहीं।
Your objective,
भाई तो
Sokolov, is inside the
PS2
factory.
और
They should be holding
अब
him in a room in the
PS5
northeast
PC में
section.
फर्क है भाई।
Northeast section. Got it.
speak. He must not.
Right.
Oh,
You mean,
no.
and that
Sorry.
is that
Yeah.
under.
What's wrong?
भाई लेकिन ये ना गेम सस्ती रखी है जो भी बोलो महंगी नहीं रहती
It's the enemy.
HQ respond.
This is HQ. What's going on? Respond.
What's wrong?
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Speak.
The others.
Answer me.
If you want to learn more, take a look at the survival viewer map.
और मजे
Who's that? Radio, get us some backup.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting
भाग
backup.
ना अरे भागता किससे है ये?
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell.
Hold on, Snake.
Condition.
Yeah,
Evade.
exactly. I already said you can't. Well, he's in one thing.
अरे यार भागना चाहिए भाई
Disgusting. I want some more.
अड़कड़ी में लेडी अड़कड़ी में एरिया उतना बड़ा है नहीं एक टाइम में छोटा सा सेगमेंट अरे भाई
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
We've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
What's the race team?
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the
Firstly, क्या
motherland.
firstly है?
Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last
बात
November.
पता क्या है? कंट्रोलर से दिक्कत हो रही है. कंट्रोलर रख देता हूँ.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this
नहीं भाई मेरे में
opportunity to
ठीक चल
seize
रहा है. मैं कर लिया
power
पीछे
by
करके.
rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place.
अबे वो मेरा
Mastermind
कैमरा
behind
हो
this
रहा
plot
है
is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to
ये वो
further
मौसम
his
के
plans. But that is not enough to
YouTube
satisfy
पे देख
him.
रहा हूँ भाई.
Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I
और
have been
कहाँ ही कर रहा हूँ
developing
इस पे.
here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
फेसबुक गेमिंग पे चालू करने पड़ेगा भाई मेरे को. फेसबुक गेमिंग से मैं पैसे कमा सकता हूँ. मेरा चैनल फेसबुक पे मोनेटाइज हो चुका है.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
कंट्रोलर से खेलते
Where
भाई.
did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's
Thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
चलो भाई. गेम प्ले देखेंगे भाई. ये बकवास नहीं देख. सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना. अगर वो इसलिए हुआ होगा क्योंकि मैंने केबल हटाई थी. क्या कर रही है? कहाँ है आने? मेरे को लग रहा है मैं एक पागल बंदे को एस्कॉर्ट कर रहा है.
So this is the legendary
Pagan to
boss.
serve है.
Huh? We meet at last.
भाई Resident Evil 4 को वो याद आ गया. क्या नाम था क्रे.
You're from the Ocelot
Yeah,
Group
that's it,
Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
भाई ये क्या है? रेकोस्टेड ये एमो रेकोस्टेड कैसे कर दी भाई?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh.
क्या है भाई?
You're not the boss, are you?
वो जी में पागल तो है भाई.
Crew operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
भाई ये काउंटर स्ट्राइक क्या होगी लग रहा है?
You're not the boss. Then die.
Major!
Leave it! Shoot the other one!
किस्मत थी बच गया भाई अपना उनका. ये तो रहा कर रहे.
Possible.
ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
टाइम का एंटरटेनमेंट भाई अब के टाइम पे ज्यादा एंटरटेनमेंट होता है लोग ऐसी चीजें फालतू की उस टाइम तो लोग क्रिंज नहीं आया होगा
That was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
कितने पार्ट है इसके टोटल तो 5 ही पार्ट है ये तो रीमेक है और रीमेक क्या रिमास्टर है भाई सी पुरानी गेम में पूरी बस बेटर ग्राफिक
Major.
अबे जब देखो बात करने बैठ जाता है भाई मेजर के बिना काम नहीं चलता क्या इसका ज्यादा बोल रहा भाई भाई वही चिपक चिपक के मेरे को लगा था भाई दोस्त बनेंगे आता भी नहीं होता ये बदल भाई तो ऐसे बदल सकता है ना Aorus.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America. Quickly. I cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
भाई देख क्योंकि फौजी ना रीमेक पे तो काम नहीं किया है क्योंकि निकल गया था फौजी ना उससे भाई ये गेम कम कटसीन ज्यादा है ये पूरे कटसीन है भाई अरे ब्रिज अब क्यों नहीं हिल रहा बहुत सारे वही भाई, इनको मूवी बना देनी चाहिए थी भाई। अगर तुम्हें मूवी दिखानी थी 3 की मूवी बना देते।
Good work, Jack.
वही भाई, स्टोरी ज्यादा है, गेम कम है।
Sokolov comes with me.
कंट्रोलर हाथ में पकड़ के बैठने को बैठने को ये गेम, ये पकड़े बैठ जाओ। डीमन जलरी गेम चलने की अब वो कर लेना DWSD मेरा कंट्रोलर। भाई मेरा तो खराब हो गया, तभी तो मैंने ये वाला ले लिया। भाई नकली तो मत नकली मत लियो जल्दी। हाँ गंदा है भाई इशू।
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
Okay, क्या मस्त game all words in
Welcome back, boss.
Now that all five
ये वो बंदा था जो अभी ISO स्पीड से मिला था अमेरिका में।
Is he crying?
फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा है, फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा है, सही बोल रहा है। फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा है। भाई ज्यादा हैवी गेम है भाई, मैं क्या करूं। है अच्छा पीसी चाहिए इसके लिए, कटसीन देखने को अच्छा पीसी चाहिए भाई, खेलने के लिए नहीं, कटसीन देखने को।
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples?
अगर न्यू पीसी बनाना पड़ेगा।
Are we taking him with us?
वैलो भाई, वैलो भाई अलग सीन है। कल मैंने डाली थी वैलो वापस परसों। अब मैंने एक मैच खेला चल गया, वो एक मैच के बाद मेरे को बोलता भाई तेरे सिस्टम में ये ऑफ है, ये ऑन कर तब वैलो खेल पाएगा। भाई क्यों? और कोर आइसोलेशन ऑन करने बोलता उसका भाई बहुत गेम में परफॉर्मेंस इशू हो रहा था, बहुत मतलब घंटा यूज नहीं कर रहा मैं कोर आइसोलेशन ऑन। एक माइंड पे उसके लिए वैलो के लिए Minecraft टूर्नामेंट्स और फॉरेस्ट खत्म कर दो, फॉरेस्ट। घंटे से कटसीन क्यों चल रहा है भाई? इसकी स्टार्टिंग में आधा घंटे कटसीन हुई है गेम की।
He's seen my face.
ये भी कटसीन है।
We can't let him live.
कटसीन।
Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
वंश को बोलता हूँ ना डाले भाई प्लीज। फॉरेस्ट में कर कराता हूँ भाई, फॉरेस्ट मैंने एंड कर दी, मैं तुम्हारी एंड करा सकता हूँ आगे अगर तुम्हें करनी हो। मैंने एंड कर दी फॉरेस्ट वन।
My apprentice, I'll take care of him.
सेकंड एंडिंग करा सकता हूँ मैं, 2 एंडिंग है उस गेम के अंदर। एस्पर ने भी किया साथ में फॉरेस्ट हमारे एंड।
You can't come with us.
करा दूंगा। तो सन्स ऑफ वॉर्स खेल लेंगे, उसमें ज़्यादा बंदे खेल सकते हैं। हाँ फॉरेस्ट भाई 1 घंटे ही है, मुश्किल से 1 घंटे ही गेम है। वही भाई, बस वो ढूंढना है हमको ब्रीथिंग वाला, फिर हमें पानी के नीचे जाना है। उसके बाद तो खत्म है भाई। केव के एंट्रेंस तो मालूम होगा कहाँ से कूद कूद के नीचे उतरते हैं।
Shagohod is ours.
Aorus कर ले, फिर न्यू हटा।
Drift away.
Aorus की मैंने बोली थी ना कि वो गिर जाएगी वो। ओवरवॉच के उस पे आ गई। ओवरवॉच और राइवल्स का दोनों का बराबर ही है। टूर्नामेंट में सीखते रह। टूर्नामेंट कहाँ है भाई? कोई टूर्नामेंट नहीं है। ई स्पोर्ट्स क्लब की साइड पे चले जाओ, अगर एक राइवल का टूर्नामेंट दिखता है तेरे को। एक राइवल का टूर्नामेंट नहीं देखा मैंने पूरे इंडिया में। भाई ओवरऑल जितनी होगी उसकी भी प्लेयर को हम travel championship.
Snake, can you hear me?
भाई वैलो खेलने आया यार। वैलो वही है भाई, मैं अकेला रेडिएंट तो जा नहीं सकता, मतलब अकेले गेम खेल नहीं सकता कोई। अब मेरे को मल्टीप्लेयर गेम में मजा आता है। ठीक है, अब मेरे साथ के भाई रेडिएंट वाले कौन ही है? सिर्फ सजल अच्छा खेलता है। पिछली बार जैसे हाँ गेम खेल महंगा ही तो है गेम तो। भाई मैं खेलूं कहाँ से? ये इसकी टेंट कटसीन तब से भाई सजी तो है एक अच्छा, और कौन है?
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
तू ले ले। तो सिंचू कहाँ रहता है? सिंचू तो वो करते रहता है अलग अलग गेम। अबे उसमें जा रहे हैं क्या वो? तालकोटरा शो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, उसमें जा रहे हैं क्या? जेएस के शो पे जा रहे हैं क्या? रेस के शो है कहाँ पे? वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई, वो ड्राइवर वगैरह वो एक गेम में नहीं टिकता, मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ। एक तगड़ी गेम है, उस पर इससे बढ़िया सोल्स लाइक वो 2D सोच रहे देखते को वो भेजा सेंस डीएम भाई इमॉर्टल जा सकता है भाई। इमॉर्टल तो है भाई, बहुत लोग हैं इमॉर्टल, उसकी दिक्कत नहीं है। बट उसको क्या ड्यूट रहे हो क्या है, मतलब उसके दोस्त है क्या वो जो आते ही रहते हैं खेलने? अगर वो मेरे साथ टू कर ले तो मैं खेल लूँ भाई।
Excellent.
पता नहीं क्या है यार, होलो नाइट एग्जैक्टली भाई, होलो नाइट।
Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and
भाई
the
कच्ची नहीं
Shagohod.
देख रहा, मैं खुद फंस गया हूँ। हंस है भाई इसमें, लेकिन बहुत ज्यादा ये देख।
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
भाई तो उसके डोर ट्रू को कुर्बान करना पड़ेगा उसको।
She's a nice catch.
अबे सुन, फारलाइट डाल लो, फारलाइट खेलते हैं, उसके टूर्नामेंट खेल सकता हूँ। उसकी वॉचिंग भी है, उसका टूर्नामेंट भी है, उसमें पैसे भी मिलते हैं। फारलाइट डाल ले और खेल भी लेगा तू यार, मैं बोल रहा हूँ। मेरे से लिखवा ले अभी, तू रात को फारलाइट डालना, तू सजल मैं, हम 3 फारलाइट 84 और बैटल पास फ्री है, अभी जल्दी बैटल पास खत्म करते हैं।
You KGB.
We may be able to use her.
उसके टूर्नामेंट में भाई हम 70,000 रुपये कमा सकते हैं तीनों, मतलब उससे डिवाइड कर लेंगे तीनों में 70,000। भाई बहुत आसान है, पाकिस्तान के बंदे आते हैं, पाकिस्तान के बंदों की वाट मारेंगे भाई।
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
फारलाइट खेलेगा तो बता।
Pull the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
भाई हो जाएगा, चिंता मत कर भाई, हो जाएगा, वो गेम हो जाएगी भाई, कुछ नहीं है उस गेम में, इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ एक बार ट्राई कर। एपेक्स तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है वो कहीं से भाई, मोबाइल गेम है, मोबाइल गेम, मोबाइल के बंदे आते हैं उसमें। मैच भी गेम उनकी बहुत फक्ड अप है भाई, कि मोबाइल के अंदर पीसी के अंदर साथ में क्या हो रहा है भाई, ये मिसाइल क्यों गिर रही है? अरे मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ सजल तू मैं आज रात बैठते करते हैं भाई फारलाइट 84, बूम बाम होगा भाई तगड़ा। रेनबो डाउनलोड, रेनबो तो भाई गंदा है, वो मेरे बस की नहीं होती भाई, एक पीक तो फट तो गोली पड़ जाती फट भाई। रेनबो मत ही खेल, मैं सच बोल रहा हूँ, रेनबो तो मत ही खेल, स्किप कर भाई। एक कटसीन खत्म होता है दूसरा कटसीन चालू होता है, क्या गेम है भाई। रेनबो में 1 टैप करते हैं, हल्का से तू दरवाजे में आप देख लिया 1 टैप। अबे तो मैंने भी खेली जब न्यू आई थी बिल्कुल, अब नहीं खेल पाया तू शायद, अब तो बहुत रिक्वायरमेंट हो गई। देख लेते थे लैपटॉप में चल रही है, पीसी पे डाल के देख भाई, अगर चल रही तो खेल ले, आजा कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on 12-down Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the... Yesterday, the White House...
Bhai, please, खेलने दो ना.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their
भाई खेलने नहीं दे रहा तू
satellites
गेम देखने बोल
so
रहा
that
है.
you and I can talk to each other.
ये भाई एक कटसीन खत्म करो दूसरा कटसीन चालू एक कटसीन खत्म
They've
करो
also
दूसरा.
put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the two NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
ये भैंस की टेंट नीचे था और रियल बंद कर दे भाई इसकी उतर जा नीचे उतर ये देख गेम खेल लूं मैं भाई अगर मैं स्किप ना करता मैं बोल रहा हूँ 1 घंटा हो जाता मेरे को कटसीन में बंद कर रहा हूँ मैं ये लोकेशन चेंज हट मेरे से ना हो रही भाई ये मेरे से ना हो रही दूसरी गेम खेलूंगा एरो फारलाइट डाल दिया आज के लिए मैं रात को फारलाइट खेलते सजल को ही बोल दियो नाम दे दूँ तेरा उसे हाँ नाम दे दे कोई दिक्कत नहीं बोल दो उसे इंस्टा पे याद है एज पर अभी थोड़ी देर में कितने बजे अभी होलो नाइट की स्ट्रीम बना दो होलो नाइट खेलना है भाई